recap of the week, and we begin in Cuba, home to the world's least fun Castro district. On Friday, Cuba made history.
Today, the flag of the United States was raised over the U.S. Embassy in Havana, with Secretary of State John Kerry looking on. 3 U.S. Marines hoisted the flag up a pole at the embassy for the first time in 54 years.
Yes, finally, the universal symbol of freedom and liberty is flying in Cuba, someplace other than Guantanamo Bay. But it wasn't just symbolic flag-raising. The reopening of the embassy also gave Secretary of State John Kerry a chance to dust off his freshman year ¿Qué tal? Textbook.
I say on behalf of my country, los Estados Unidos acogen con beneplácito este nuevo comienzo de su relación con el pueblo, el gobierno de Cuba.
No bueno. You sound like a Rosetta Stone, and not the software. You sound like an actual rock trying to speak Spanish. And look, the negotiations to get us to this point are way too complicated to get into right now. Suffice to say, they involved at various points Senator Patrick Leahy, the Pope, and the nation of Canada. But perhaps the most amazing detail was that at one point, the negotiations actually hinged on this.
A wild story involving the artificial insemination of the wife of one of the Cuban prisoners being held in the United States, with the Leahys bringing the semen, really, from the prisoner in the United States to Havana so she could become pregnant.
It's true. Apparently, as part of the effort to close the deal, last year, Senator Patrick Leahy helped facilitate the artificial insemination of a Cuban prisoner's wife by ensuring safe passage for his sperm. And let this be a lesson to anyone who thinks international diplomacy is glamorous, because it is not just cocktail parties and high-level meetings. Once in a while, your job may include making sure an international flight takes off with a carry-on bag containing presumably less than 3 ounces of warm Cuban jizz. That's an adult's job. That is diplomacy.